We're here to define what a man is, right?
Responsibility creates struggle. Struggle creates strength. And strength creates structure.
How many people care about what people think about them? Be honest.
As a man, you got to be able to protect not just yourself, but your family.
When we talk about being a man, it's your behaviors.
But I don't say any of this to brag. I don't say any of this to gloat my life up or I'm better than anybody.
I start crying. I'm like, why am I crying? And so what I realized was,
you put yourself in a target-rich environment. You are the only woman that paid for a ticket to come to this event.
if you're trying to teach your daughter to be around a certain man and you're not that man yourself, she gonna choose you.
Hey, let me not touch this nigga. He too clean. Where is that on you?
It's not on me.
It's not on you. The only reason why it's not on you is because you didn't choose it.
Find the women who can actually help you build. And here's some deep game for you. You don't have to have sex with all of them.
Since 2016, I've been following Lucario and Miles. Y'all changed my life. Followed by Uncle Ram. So ever since then, I've been getting a little bit of too much ass at times.
You know, as a man, there's a balance to it. Your purpose and pussy. And the heavier your purpose.
Even if you lose the relationship, you don't lose yourself. And that's the most important part.
Still ain't getting women? Really? Come on, son. You need to go to badboymembership.com and step up your game. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I'm telling you that if you really want to attract beautiful women, you need to go to badboymembership.com. This is where you get 45 through 90-minute step-by-step dating advice tutorials every month. Just sign up, follow the advice, and you'll get the women you want. Go to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com. It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game, and I want to tell you about my documentary, Game Kings, The Definition of Game, starring myself, the Boss Mac Topsoil, Rosebud, Ron Wills, Miles Cunningham, and much more. In this documentary, you're going to learn about confidence, manhood, attracting women, and the definition of the game. To get this documentary, go to MrLocario.com.
Some people think you need a sports car to get what you want. Some people think you need $1 million. Some people think you need looks, status. The only thing you need is what they can't get unless they come straight to you. And that's your identity. Join the Masculine Identity membership today. MasculineIdentityMembership.com. Masculine Identity Soap. This luxurious, quality, high lather, high moisturizing, all natural bar soap has been handcrafted with care and consistency to provide a quality cleansing experience for self-care, focus, and productivity. Specially formulated for cold showers. Stay clean, gentlemen. Masculine Identity Soap. All right.
Yeah. What's poppin'? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the building. It's boy, Mr. Locario, Miles Cunningham. Miles, what's going on, man? How's life?
Chilling, man. You know, grateful for another day. Grateful for another opportunity to spit this game and to, you know, to impart some understanding. You know what I'm saying? What's going on with you, bro?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling, just out here doing what I do. It's been rainy like crazy over here in New York and all that other shit. So it's crazy. It seemed like it's been like this since I got back from Hawaii. Like the whole week has just been kind of cloudy and on that type of shit. But you know what I'm saying? The game must still go on. This is what happens out here in these streets. But shout out to everybody in the chat, man, who we got in here real quick. Monogamous Player, June Sports, Fat John, Corey, Soulmonger, G Dog. Shout out to Joe Blast in the motherfucking building. Shout out to who else we got up in here? Shout out to No Data. Shout out to my lady April MC in the motherfucking building. Shout out to Seymour Butts, hilarious. Mega Tell Me Now. Shout out to Aussie. Shout out to that's the old school fucking Simpson shit. Khalif. Shout out to Unique 79 in the motherfucking building. GM, what's going on? Shout out to Renee in the building. What's good, man? Zati is here. TMJ, man. Shout out to everybody. So today's topic is why you don't know what to say when you're talking to women, right? And so I actually had a consultation earlier and I was talking about this a little bit to one of the clients. And the thing is, what happens is a lot of times when it comes to the game, guys always come to me, they come to Miles, they come to the other guys in the real game, Little Theory, and they say, I run out of stuff to say when it comes to talking to women, or I don't know what to say when it comes to talking to women, right? Now, the reason why there's a few reasons why you don't know what to say when it comes to talking to women. And one of the main things that the reason why you don't know what to say is because you don't actually know what you want. That's one of the reasons, right? So if you don't know what you want, you're not going to know what to say. Or you know what you want, but you're scared to say it. You see what I'm saying? So either you don't know what you want or you do know what you want and you're scared to say it, right? Another reason why you don't know what you want to say when it comes to talking to women is that you think you need to say something super slick and clever and amazing to a woman, right? That's a big problem right there. Where guys think they need to sound like some super slick Mac Daddy player type of nigga when it comes to talking to women, right?
That ain't you, nigga. That ain't you.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So this is the thing. All you need to say to women is what needs to be said to get the job done. That's it, right? So if you are trying to hook up with a woman, right? You see a girl, you think she's hot or whatever, you want to make something happen with her. The only thing you need to say is enough to let her know that you want to hook up and to see her response and then to fucking wrap up the conversation. That's it. So a lot of times guys say, well, I run out of stuff to say because you're so concerned with just talking to the woman and having long drawn out conversations. See, this is what you got to understand. Women love to talk. Right? So women will talk to you. You be at a bar, you at a party, right? You're talking to women, women will talk to you, right? The thing is, though, is that if you're focused on what you want, there's really not that much you need to say to a woman, right? Like you can have your regular small talk for a minute or so, but at the end of the day, it's like, why are you here? Why are we having this conversation? What is the point of us even talking, right? And so the thing is that when you know what you want, it's easier to say what you want to say, and it's easier for you to get the job done, right? So if you actually want to have sex with a girl, you want to hook up with her, you think she's hot or whatever, you approach her at that bar, at that party or whatever it is, and you just let her know, hey, what's up? My name's Locario. Look, I came over here. I thought you was really cute. Listen, what are you up to later on tonight? Oh, nothing. Cool. Well, listen, I think me and you should get together, hook up tonight, sometime next week. Let's make this happen. Let's exchange numbers. Boom, bam, we're done. Right? That's it. Just like if I wanted to go to fucking, I don't know, I love to use the example of McDonald's. I already know I want a number 2. I just go up to the counter. Hey, let me get a number 2, large fries and a Coke. I already said what I needed to say. You see what I mean? So I know what to say because I know what I want, and then I say it. Right? See, the issue is in a lot of these situations, the reason why you're scared to say what you want, if you know what you want, is because you don't believe you're going to get what you want. So a lot of times you're scared to say what you want because you don't believe you're going to get it, and not getting it means that you are going to look at yourself as a loser. You see what I'm saying? So you're scared to say what you want because the response you get from saying what you want, you judge yourself based on her response. So you say, damn, well, I want to smash. But if I tell her I want to smash, she might say no. And if she says no, then that means I suck. You see what I'm saying? And that's why you're scared to fucking say what you got to say. Then also the reason why you run out of stuff to say is because you're bullshitting when you're talking to the girl. You're talking about a whole bunch of shit you don't care about. So where you from? You know, what do you do for a living? What's your hobbies? What's your favorite color? So now you're thinking of things to say because you're bullshitting. You don't really care about what you're talking about. You're just talking about nonsense. You feel what I'm saying? And that's why you're run. Because if a guy says, I run out of stuff to say when I talk to women, I'm like, listen, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like, you're not actually focusing on what you want. You're focusing on impressing the girl. You're focusing on trying to make it about the woman. You feel what I'm saying? But Miles, what's your thoughts on all that shit?
The thing is that guys pedestalize women just way too much.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? It's shout out to Mr. Justin, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the Dominance Academy, because I was doing my live this morning, like I do. And guys, if you want to be a part of the lives that I do Monday through Friday, just follow me. Go subscribe to my YouTube channel, Miles in the Game on YouTube, Miles in the Game on YouTube, and also Miles in the Game on Instagram. I do a live on YouTube and I do a live on Instagram. And it just so happens that this particular part of the conversation was on the Instagram live, right? Where somebody said something about cold approach.
Mm.
And I was explaining to the person, I was like, look, man, you need to switch up your mindset and use different words.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Because, I try to tell these guys, I'm like, look, just call it meeting women.
Mm-hmm.
You don't have to call it cold approach.
Right.
And then Mr. Justin came in and added, he said the thing with the word approach is that approach focuses on the distance between you and the woman.
Mm.
You understand? Because if you say, if you're talking about, like, let's just say like GPS and destination, right? You say, yeah, I'm making my approach to the location now.
Right.
That means you're taking into account the time or the distance between where you are now and the actual destination. So when you say approach, you're focusing, whether you know it or not, and because this is the power of words, right? You're focusing on the distance between you and the woman.
Right.
Okay. Now, when you say, like I like to say, meeting women, meeting means two people coming together. Like when you're having a meeting, that means, you're having a business meeting. That's two companies coming together to talk business.
Right.
Right. And Justin was saying, call it talking to women. Right. So I'm like, however you want to look at it, you need to focus on the connection.
Mm.
You understand? And the part that I want to address with men pedestalizing women so much is that when you pedestalize women, and I've said this before, but when you pedestalize women, you are constantly putting distance between you and the woman.
Mm-hmm.
And you do that, like you said just now, about like you make it this big performance.
Right.
And what do we know about a performance, right? It's basically a person standing on stage being judged by the audience.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You understand? So in that way, the woman is the audience and you're the entertainer being judged.
Mm-hmm. So
you think you got to say all this cool shit. You think you got to be this way and that way. You think you got to put on this act. That's why they come to us and be like, hey, Miles, hey, Lucario, is this good game? And should I say this? And what should I say? And what, how should I do this? And how? It's like, bro, what about just being yourself, bro?
Right. Exactly.
like, what about just chilling and talking about what you want to talk about?
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And that's the part that always gets me with these dudes, because it's like they put women on this fucking pedestal. Like, we supposed to entertain these hoes. Like, what the fuck? What are we really doing?
Right.
What are we really doing? Because here's the thing. If you were there with your homeboy, you would just be talking.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't feel nervous. You wouldn't think about nothing. You would just be chilling, talking.
Mm-hmm.
You would see, like, if you saw a painting on the wall, you'd be like, hey man, check out that painting on the wall. Yo, that shit is crazy. Yeah, I like how he did the lighting and the shadowing on that shit. Yeah, that shit is cool. Blah, blah, blah.
Right.
Oh, cool. Oh yeah, what kind of drink is that? Oh, you got yourself a 516. Hold on 1 second. 516. Hold on 1 second. And if you don't be playing the show in the background. All right. So if you chilling, your friend got a drink. Hey, what kind of drink did you get? Oh, you got Long Island Iced Tea? Oh yeah, I got a gin and tonic. Oh cool. Yeah, it tastes good. Yeah. Or you would say some shit like, yeah, the bartender's whack, man. They ain't putting up liquor in this shit. Like,
right.
Whatever. Like you would just be talking.
Mm-hmm.
And another thing too is a lot of motherfuckers are afraid of silence. Silence is deafening to a motherfucker that don't know who he is.
Right.
Do you understand? Because when you don't know who you are, the space of silence is exposing your insecurity.
Right.
So that's why so many niggas is on dates where they just reaching, they cherry picking for shit to say. So where are you from? So what are you doing? So like I've been on dates, bro. I've been on dates where we just laid back and chilled.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then every couple of minutes we might like people watch and make a comment on something like, look at that nigga over there. Look at what you wearing.
Right.
And then other than that, you just lay back, put your arm around her and shit. Like a lot of y'all niggas would get further if you would just shut the fuck up, really.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? You talk about not knowing what to say. Do you really have to say anything?
Right. Exactly.
Because what are we really doing? We're getting to, you want the woman to understand your presence.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? And so now if you see that she is uncomfortable and she got to be talking and there's no chemistry, then you know what it is. And this is what I try to tell guys about like social intelligence. And it's only going to come with practice, guys, which is why you got to be on the memberships. And then you have to use the information on the memberships and put it in practice on a regular, consistent basis. That's the only way this shit is going to work for y'all niggas.
Right.
You can't be trapped in your mom's basement playing video games thinking you're going to learn how to get good with women that way. It's not going to happen.
Right.
It's not going to fucking happen. So I'm going to wrap it up. So the thing is, you got to stop pedestalizing women. Be yourself and don't be afraid to just not say nothing. Mm-hmm. like silence should be comforting.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because if you and a woman could chill in silence and still enjoy each other's company, that means you're on the right track. All right. So let me see who we got online. We got 516. 516, you're online with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
Yeah, I donated. What's up, guys? It's Jay from New York, 2028.
All right.
So what's good? What's good?
What's up, man?
Yeah, I'm on the Bad Boy membership, and
real quick, where'd you donate to? Did you get that, Lucario? Because I don't see nothing.
So what's your name on the Cash App?
ADJ.
Okay, I got you. All right,
cool. All right, thank you, sir. We gotta double check these donations, man, because we don't got no super chats. You understand? YouTube got us in the back of the class. All right.
Exactly.
You gotta check on these fucking donations. I ain't playing with y'all niggas. But go ahead, Jay. Thank you.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to know what the difference is, because I want to join the masculine identity membership as well. But like, what's the difference in content between the two platforms? Like, what type of videos and content you got up on there?
All right. So
you go ahead, Miles.
Well, I'll just say that for example, the masculine identity membership, like the first major video on there is called Learn to Become Grateful, right? So basically the masculine identity membership is more idea based, right? Where I'm talking about identity, I'm talking about sexual identity. There's another video called Visualization, the definition of masculine identity, the importance of struggle, right? 5 traits blocking your masculine identity, how friends fall off, designing your relationship, how to stop overthinking, masculine identity and feminine identity, 5 reasons a man needs solitude. And I could keep going because there's like what, 14 to 15 videos on here now. You know what I'm saying? But see, the masculine identity membership is more idea based. You understand? But Lucario, you could tell them about the Bad Boy membership.
Yeah, so the masculine identity membership is more like idea mindset. stuff. And the bad boy membership is more like, you know, like do this, do that, and then do that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's more like strategy. Right. You feel what I'm saying? So that's the difference. You get that?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm gonna hop on there then.
Right.
Yeah,
So
get on it, man. Get on it, because you know there's a lot. I mean, look, there's a lot of steps that Lucario will give you, but if you don't have the mindset and the ideas to kind of back it up, then it might not make sense. You understand? So both programs work in tandem to make sure that you have what it takes in your mind and in your heart to actually make the steps happen in the membership. You
right. Right, because that's basically why the masculine identity membership exists. Because to be honest, let me tell you guys something. When me and Mouse first started doing this shit, like way back before that there ever existed a Mr. Lucario, I remember saying to myself, these niggas don't need no help with dating. Like, that's what I thought. I was like, so what happened is that when we came with the bad boy membership, it was cool. But what happened is we also realized that niggas didn't know who the fuck they was. So that made it harder. So we're like, look, we got to get dudes to understand that they got to know who the fuck they are. You understand what I'm saying? Which goes with understanding how to use strategy to get a certain outcome. Do you see what I'm saying? Right. Well, so it all combined. You see what I mean? So that's what it's about.
All right, man. That sounds good. I appreciate the help.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. We got any more calls? Or
you have any other questions or anything else? Oh, he hung up. All right. No, we good on calls. We good on calls.
Cool. So guys, call up. Calling numbers 919-647-9392, 919-647-9392. And if you have a question, put a Q in the chat. So what I also wanted to say about this topic is this, right? Is you know, when it comes to talking to women, right? See, I don't really consider like having conversations with women where we're going back and forth, exchanging ideas, because I'm gonna be honest, like I don't really like to how do I say it? Because I don't want it to sound weird. Like I don't like to talk to women. You understand? like
hold on, see, you can't be saying shit like that because niggas not gonna really get what you saying.
Right, exactly. Like I don't like to.
I bet you a good amount of niggas right now talking about. See, I told you, I hate talking to bitches too, nigga. That's why I like doing all that shit, bro. That's why.
They gonna get it twisted. Nah, like what I mean by that is I don't like to converse with women. And Abel said, "I know." He's like, I don't like to converse with women and like get their ideas. Like for example, like I don't like to, like if I was in a party or an event, right? Let's say I was having a conversation with a woman. I don't like to be like, so what'd you do today? And she's like, oh yeah, I had lunch at this place. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. What do they serve? And she's like, yeah, you know, they actually serve this and I like that. And she's like, yeah, so I went to Japan the other day. And I'm like, oh really? What's in Japan? Like, I don't give a shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so what happens is that my interactions with women are to serve my purpose, which is why I can't be friends with women.
Can you say that again, please?
Right.
Say that again.
Right. My interactions with women is to serve my purpose. So what I'm saying is me having a back and forth with her serves no purpose for me to know what you ate this afternoon. Like, I don't give a shit. It does nothing for my bottom line.
Hey, can I jump in real quick? See, this right here is what I talk about when I talk about the pedestalization of women. You're not focused on yourself. So you're asking all of these small talk fucking questions. And guess what happens to the possible chemistry between you and the bitch? It fizzles out.
Exactly.
You're over here nervous as shit talking about, well, I guess I better ask her how her day was.
Right.
Instead of saying, yo, you know, I'm glad you showed up tonight. You know what I'm saying? Because when I saw your pictures on a dating app,
exactly,
the first thing I thought about was putting my fucking hands around your neck and spanking your sexy ass. So I want you to finish your drink, because after we finish the drink, we're going to go for a walk real quick because I want to see how you strut. And then after that, we headed back to my apartment. If you guys would have the fucking balls to say something like that, more often than not, the bitch would be like, well, damn, nigga, let's go then.
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. We're like, how the fuck do you even? I can't do it.
And I'll add this. I'll give it back to you, Lucario. When I actually have conversation on dates, it's simply because I'm not attracted to the bitch. Because when she actually shows up, I'm like,
right, exactly.
And then I just start talking like, yeah, so I make soap, and, I'm an entrepreneur. Me and my business partner, we've been doing this for a few years. And then we start just talking about, and then when I say, oh yeah, I do YouTube content, they'd be like, you're not like Kevin Samuels, are you? And then I'll be like, yeah, Kevin Samuels, I've done shows with him and my business partner done shows with him and blah, blah, blah. And then we just start talking because at that point, I'm already not attracted to the bitch. Right.
Like truthfully, women should be offended if I'm actually having a regular conversation with her. Like she should be like, damn, this nigga don't like me.
No, listen, I'm gonna tell you something. They do get offended. I've been on dates where I did it's with me because I'll be honest, in a lot of situations, I'm not as stoic as I could be, and I kind of wear my emotions on my sleeve. Like I don't know if it's because I'm Jamaican or what, but it's a part of who I am where. When I'm not attracted, when I'm not feeling it, somehow the bitch knows.
Right.
So when I start getting into actual conversation, they know. They're like, this nigga is not attracted to me.
Right.
They know. And sometimes there have been times too where earlier on in the stages of my game and learning game, I fucked up by letting the conversation go too long to the point where the situation becomes too platonic.
Exactly. Right.
That's another thing with talking too much, fellas. There's a point where there's one fucking question. There's like you probably have about 2 or 3 questions you can ask. But once you get into the 4th, 5th, and 6th question, all of a sudden the vibe becomes platonic and the bitch don't want to fuck you no more.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, because most of the situations where I fucked on the same night, it's like the sexual chemistry and conversation just is automatic. Like as soon as she shows up and I hug her,
that hug tells you everything.
Oh my God.
The hug tells you everything.
Once you get that hug popping, right? Everything after that is like, damn, girl, that dress kind of nice. I liked how you dressed up for me today.
Right.
And then come over here, lean in a little bit. Come over here. Let me smell that perfume. What you got?
Right.
And it just builds on that. Next thing you know, I'm at my fucking apartment digging her out. Like
exactly.
But whenever we actually start talking, it's like she already know I don't like her like that.
Right. That's what I'm saying. So that's why I don't even understand. This is why I can never be friends with women, because it's like there's no purpose, because I don't want to talk to you, because it's like, me having a regular conversation with a woman is like me going to the barber shop and just having a regular conversation with my barber when he's supposed to be cutting the fucking hair. Like we here talking. Like, what are we talking? Nigga, cut my hair. The purpose is I'm here to get a haircut. The purpose of me talking to a woman is to have a situation that I create to where it makes sense for you to be here. So why would I be talking about anything else? You see what I'm saying?
Conversations, conversations are not really necessary, man. Oh, that's what I meant to say. Sorry. Like how we tell you guys about the vetting process, and like certain things need to be earned. An actual conversation needs to be earned.
Exactly.
Like an actual conversation where I'm not dropping hints that I'm trying to fuck you tonight. Meaning, like we're actually because the elections is coming up and they be putting some stuff in the food and hey, you traveled? Yeah, I've been to Italy and it's a nice place. Actual conversation. Have that until you kind of become my girl, though. Seriously,
that's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact.
Like actually understanding my mind and the way I think as a man, that's a fucking privilege. Are you dates is really just seasoning. Or a date is like just an appetizer for the main course. Like I told y'all niggas this. Dates for me is foreplay, straight up and down.
Right.
Dates are actually supposed to be foreplay. All of that fucking conversation shit, bro. Like, I remember this situation. I was on a date with my chick, and next to us was a couple, and it sounded like they was on a first date. And of course, now, mind you, I'm sitting right next to my chick. I got my arm around, I'm squeezing on the hips and kissing her, and she's all up on me and this and that, and we getting it in. And next to us, this nigga's on the other side of the table, and he's talking about different breeds of dogs. And check out how my girl was laughing at this nigga, like, what's this nigga talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Like, do you hear what I said? Yeah, I hear what he's talking about. He on some bullshit. He don't know what he's doing.
Right.
And she felt super like, I'm glad, like, she felt like, I'm glad I'm here with you and not that nigga type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Guys, all that conversation shit, the reason why you don't know what, like Lucario said, he said it, you said it. Y'all niggas are scared to say what you really want to say.
Exactly.
And I'm trying to tell y'all, let me tell you something. If a woman made the choice to show up on a date, fuck all that other shit. Tell her what you really want to tell her.
Exactly.
Tell her what you really want to fucking tell her, nigga. Tell her how you want to put her leg on this shoulder right here.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her how you want to fucking play with the clitoris. Tell her whatever the fuck you want to tell her. Tell her how you want to hold her boobs and bounce them together like this.
Mm-hmm.
Tell her you want to take her back to the crib and slow dance to some music. And then after that, bend her over. Tell her exactly what you want to tell her. And all you have to do from that point on is see her behavior. If she starts acting stupid, the date is over. If she starts acting more comfortable, back to the apartment. That's all it is.
Right. And see, this is exactly the epitome of us trying to get you to understand the game is about you. Right. Because think about this, right? If I'm talking to a woman and I'm asking her a bunch of questions to quote unquote get to know her, right? This is what I'm just trying to get to know you. See, like I said before, I said this on another show. The only thing you need to get to know is she sexually attracted to you and is she coachable? Those are the only two things you need to get to know. So based on that, my interaction with a woman isn't really necessarily a conversation, but it's a cooperation or a compliance test. That's what it is. It's not a conversation.
Say it again, please. Say it again.
It's a cooperation or compliance test. That's what you do when you're first talking to women. It's not a fucking conversation. It's to see, are you going to comply? Are you going to respond to me sexually? Mm-hmm. Right? And are you going to cooperate? You understand? So that's what I'm looking for. So everything that I'm saying and doing is going to that. Why? Because I want to see how you're responding to me, which means the game is about who? Me. You see what I'm saying? So I'm talking to you to see if you're worth my time. I'm saying things to you to get a response from you to see if you're worth continuing to talk to. That's the point. So when it comes to, knowing what to say to a woman, you should already know what to say to a woman if you know who the fuck you are. Exactly. You see what I'm saying? That's what you say. You say what needs to be said so she can show you why you should be fucking even dealing with her, why you should even give her a chance. You see what I'm saying? That's the whole point. So when you're asking regular nonsensical questions about nothing, you feel what I'm saying? You're wasting time. You feel what I mean? It's crazy.
And I'll say something else. See, guys, can we all agree that at the end of the day, we all know why we go on dates? Mm. Can we all agree? On some baseline level, we all know why we go on dates, right? It's to meet somebody new so we can end up fucking. Mm-hmm. Can we all agree? Mm-hmm. Here's what it is. The woman just wants to experience your unique way of expressing that.
Right. Exactly.
That's really all it is. And for her to choose whether she likes your ability to express it or not. Because here's the thing. If you're nervous, if you are insecure about expressing yourself and what you truly want, those are the things that are going to deter her. Mm-hmm. See, that's why the asshole gets more bitches. That's why Pookie gets more bitches. That's why the bad boy gets more bitches. That's why the nigga that know who he is gets more bitches. That's why the quote unquote high value man gets more bitches. Because all of those guys that I just mentioned, the thing they have in common is that they're not afraid for the bitch that's standing in front of them right now to say no.
Exactly.
That's that. If you look at the archetype of all the guys that the bad boy, the Pookie, the guy with his masculine identity, the high value man, all of those guys, they have a certain level of confidence where they don't care for the woman, this particular woman that's in front of them right now on this date, right now today. They don't care if she says no.
Right.
Because here's the thing. The bad boy, he don't give a fuck because he gonna holler at another bitch in a minute anyway, right? The Pookie, he really don't give a fuck because at the end of the day, it's a bunch of hood bitches in his circle that he could end up fucking tonight regardless.
Right.
The high value man always got bitches coming at him, whether it's from corporate situations or when he pull up in his suit and his car and whatever the fuck. Bitches always gonna be getting at him. And the dude with the masculine identity knows exactly who he is. So he knows that regardless, if any woman says no, he still has himself. You understand? So all those dudes in that archetype, they don't care if this particular girl says no, because at the end of the day, they have enough confidence to be okay to move towards the next female. Exactly. It's the dude who's unsure of himself. It's the guy who has quote unquote approach anxiety. It's the dude that hasn't had enough experience with women. It's the guy that, he may have macked on accident in college, but now he's in the real world and he actually has to put in some work. Those are the guys that are going to have problems because they're always trying to have the best conversation because they're trying to entertain the bitch because they're afraid for the bitch to say no, or they're afraid of learning the truth that she might not be interested. You understand what I'm saying? Again, a confident man knows that women will gravitate to him.
Right.
It's the weak dude that's trying to fill in the spaces of silence.
Right.
Bro, I swear I was on a date one time, bro. Shorty showed up. And she came, we hugged, and her arm never left my side. We had one drink, and then we left the spot, walked straight back to the apartment, and commenced the fucking. Just like how I just said, we didn't have no real conversation. I didn't go through her family history, none of that shit. If anything, we had a conversation about the drinks. You understand? We had a conversation about what was going on because we was at like a mixology bar. So the shit that they was doing with the drink and the mixing, and they would use a blowtorch for all this other shit, and it was a cool thing.
Right.
But other than that, we just started making out, bro. That was the majority of the fucking conversation. You understand? And so when you have that social intelligence, you focus on what you want, and then you focus on the chemistry between you and that woman. Just like I was saying before, instead of focusing on the distance, you focus on the meeting. You focus on the connection. Right. You see what I'm saying? You focus on the connection. And the thing I was saying before about the reason why I end up talking a whole lot, and 380, hold on 1 second. The reason why I end up talking a lot is because I may not be attracted to the girl. But for a lot of you guys, the reason why you talk a lot is because you're not attracted enough to yourself.
Real talk.
All right, so let's see. We got a 380. You're on live with Lakari Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
Yeah, name is Jamar, 24, from Columbus.
All right, where'd you donate?
I think it's to you on the Cash App, Miles.
On the Cash App, all right. Is that Cred?
Yep.
All right, got you, bro. Appreciate you. All right. So what's on your mind, bro? What's going on with you?
So something just stuck out when Lucario was saying about he don't talk to girls unless they meet his bottom line. I kind of feel like that too, because it's like my homie, he got a little more game than me, so he been giving me little tips here and there. And he was like, yeah, bro, just talk to her, ask her about her day and ask her about little stuff like that. And I just be like, but I don't care though. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's funny that he be saying that because it's like I don't really care about like what your day is or how you doing. None of that. But I know you got to have a little bit of conversation.
I thought you said your boy got more game than you. I thought you said your boy got more game than you.
Just a little bit. Not too much.
It don't sound like it if he telling you X about her day and all that shit.
Well, he just be hitting more girls than me. I'll say that. Let's just say that.
You say he got more drive than you. That's what it is.
Right, he got more emotion. He got a little more emotion going on.
Okay. All right.
But yeah, that's all. So I was just kind of trying to see, like, because he's been saying stuff, and I've been seeing like results a little bit, but I know it's not like real game. You know what I'm saying? It's just like it worked for him. You know what I'm saying? It might work just for a little bit, but it's not like real. You know.
Well, the thing is, everything falls on the game. So he still is using his strategy to get what he wants. He's putting in the work, so he's gonna get some results back. You know what I'm saying? Like, see, a dude who actually like goes out and approaches and puts in a lot of work is always gonna get more return than a guy that's like half-assing it or just kind of chilling. You feel what I'm saying? That's just that's simple math right there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's going to happen. But the thing is, when it comes to his whole situation, I want y'all to understand. So let me explain it this way, right? Check this out. Think about this, right? Let's say you have like a casting call for actors for like a movie or a TV show, right? So if y'all know how that goes, usually when they have a casting call, they have like the casting director, in the office, and then each of the, people that come through, they say their lines to audition. And then the casting director is like, okay, next, if they don't like the person, or they'll say, thanks for coming or whatever, and they just keep the people rolling in, right? So as a man, you're like the casting director, right? So you basically start the situation by saying, hey, we have a position here. The women are trying to get the role for the movie. You understand what I'm saying? When you talk to them, their response to what you say is their audition. Do you see what I'm saying? If what they respond to is sufficient for you, then they got the role for right now. You know what I'm saying? If it's not, then you dismiss them and you say next. You see what I'm saying? To the next fucking contestant or whatever it is. It's the same concept. But see, when it comes to a casting call, the casting director is not sitting there having a conversation with the fucking person auditioning. They're just seeing, can this person respond to me how I like? You see what I'm saying? They're not there trying to, ask them how their day was and, how, what they do growing up. They don't give a fuck about that. They just need to see if you could read these lines. They just need to see if you could respond how they want to see you respond. And if you can, then you fuck with it. You feel what I'm saying? So this is how guys if you guys look at it this way, when you're interacting with women, right, you'll have better situations. And what will happen is you're not going to have to think about or worry about what to say, because what to say is already going to be there because you know exactly what you want. And all you're doing is to see if she's going to respond to what you want. That's it.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
I definitely hear what you're saying, because like since I've been trying to go more and be out there more, like I've been trying to get out there. I've been getting reactions, even me not even saying nothing. I'm already getting good reactions just by putting myself out there. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I'm already seeing that, and I'm like, okay, she sounds like she already with it, and she with what I'm trying to do. She trying to get down. I'm trying to get down.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm with. So we proceed. Anything short of that, it's like, what are we talking about?
Right. Exactly.
But no, I like that analogy. That was pretty much it, though. I was just trying to see your perspective on that.
All right.
Yes, sir, man. We appreciate the call, bro.
All right,
man. Peace.
All right, peace, man. Have a good weekend. Take it easy. All right.
Yeah,
you got
calls or?
Nah, we good on calls.
All right, so let's take some of these questions real quick. You recently said that a man should be focused on results when dealing with women, but should not be attached to the outcome. In another video you did, could you explain and give an example? So basically what I'm saying is if your result is, I want to hook up with, multiple women, that's the result you want, right? What you shouldn't be attached to the outcome of that, even though that's what you want, because if you're too attached to the outcome, then you're going to be pissed off and frustrated when the result is not happening. but you're putting yourself in position for the result to happen. So you're doing two things at once. You're putting yourself in position for the result to happen, but at the same time, you're detached from the situation happening. So when it doesn't happen, or if it doesn't happen at the time you expect it, then you don't frustrate yourself. So a lot of times, a lot of the frustration comes in where you expect a certain thing to happen and it doesn't happen exactly how you expected. But at the same time, you still have to push forward and still stay on your path and still stay focused on what you want to happen. You see what I'm saying? Because eventually it's going to happen. You see what I mean? But you're still sort of like detached from it to where you're not, frustrated about the outcome. You see what I'm saying? But that takes a lot of, practice and actually being out there. This is why I tell you guys, y'all got to be actually out there doing things so that you can experience, because it's one thing to think about it. And this is the part that sucks. When you think about it so much, you create more of an expectation. Then so you build the situation up extremely, you put the situation on a pedestal. You understand? So now that you put the situation on a pedestal, when the situation does not come to fruition how you expect, it's a harder fall. You understand? Because now, like, let's say, for example, you watch all these videos, you're like, yo, I'm going to go out and approach women. I'm going to go out and holler at women. And you still ain't hollering at women. You still watching more videos. All right, cool. Next week, I'm going to start going out and hollering at a woman. You still putting it off. You're like, all right, cool. Yeah, I'm pumped up. I'm going to go holler at these women. And I'm going to, holler at 25 girls a day. And I'm going to get shit popping. So now you've hyped it up so much. You got this expectation that, okay, yeah, I'm going to talk to 25 chicks and I'm going to get maybe one or two and blah, blah, blah. Then you start going out there. You finally go out there and you talk to maybe 15 chicks. All of them said no. And the last chick, not only did she say no, she fucking cursed you out. You see what I'm saying? Now you're so devastated because you had in your mind how you expected it to go exactly, and it didn't go exactly that way. But the thing is that you're disregarding or you're not taking the experience seriously because you're still thinking about how you expected it to go and you're taking that more seriously. You see, but this is why you got to go and experience, because experience is going to always be the greatest teacher, because you have to see how you feel in a situation. You see what I'm saying? But this is why you guys got to, while you're learning, while you're learning through these videos, you should always still be taking action at the same time. This is why when niggas be saying, yo, get your money up, bro, and then go to the gym first, bro, and then go talk to, no, that's not how it works, because you're setting yourself up for disappointment.
Right.
Like, go to the gym, get your money up, and holler at chicks all at the same time. That's how you got to do it. You know what I mean? So, that's how it goes. All right. So this one says, who do I contact for the raffle prize consultation and book one at the Game Kings 2 seminar in Vegas? What raffle did you win? Yeah, you tell us what raffle you won.
It's designated to each person, so
right. So whoever raffle you won with whatever consultation, like if it's me, hit me up. If it's Miles, hit Miles up. If it's Steve, hit Steve up. You see what I'm saying? So get that shit cracking.
Right.
It said I met with a girl with her friends, and it took me a while to notice she was drank. I guess he's trying to say drunk. But I told her that I was looking for a fuck buddy. We exchanged numbers and we made out 2 times, and she wanted to go home. What? You got to call up, man. I don't understand what's going on in this. You got to call up. That shit sound all over the place. Mano, call up, or Mano, whatever your joint is called. Oh, he has more questions. Hold up. He said, I told her that when she is alcohol free minded, we should talk. I messaged her. Bro, you got to call up. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. I will be coming in for coaching within the next month. Yeah, you sound like you need some coaching. But call up though. This one says, does being witty and funny and smooth come naturally with more approaches with women? I always think I gotta be witty while expressing what I want. Being bland while saying what I want seems lame. Bruh.
What are you talking about?
First of all, listen, stop trying to be witty and funny and smooth. You understand? See, okay, check this out, right? let's say I don't know Spanish, right? But let's say I knew a few words in Spanish to talk to somebody who is Spanish to get across a point where they could understand me. So let's say I was trying to talk to someone who's Spanish. Let's say I'm in a country where they speak Spanish mostly, right? And I'm trying to ask them, like how where's a bathroom or something like that, right? Because I really need to go to the bathroom. So even if I said it in a way where I sound like I'm super slow because I'm talking words super slow because I don't know what the fuck I'm saying in Spanish, and I just say the words, and to them I sound like, oh, this nigga don't know Spanish. They can still understand what I said, so they can point me to the bathroom. You see what I'm saying? So I didn't need to be smooth and funny and witty to get my point across in order to get what I needed, right? So you can sound bland, right? As long as you're getting your point across, right? Now, once you start to interact with women and have more, interactions, right? You being witty, funny, and all that other stuff can happen if that's sort of like part of like how you are. Like if that's part of your personality, that'll come out in the conversations you have with women. You know what I mean? But Miles, what was your thoughts on that shit?
Wait, what was the question?
He's like, should he, how does he become witty and funny and smooth?
Okay. See,
and shit.
This is the same shit we was talking about. What do you mean?
Right.
Like, this is the idea is this. You're the one showing up to the date, not Kevin Hart.
Right. Exactly.
Like, you're the one showing up to the date, not Rosebud.
Mm-hmm.
Not a pimp named Slickback.
Right.
You're the one showing up to the date, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if you don't think you're good enough, then you probably shouldn't go to the date. You should probably get on the Masculine Identity membership, go through a couple of the videos until you realize that you're good enough.
Right.
Now, once you realize that you're good enough, meaning that who you are, the fact that you're a man, your masculine identity, the fact that you're different from everyone else on this planet, until you realize the value of that, you will never actually be comfortable with dating. You're always going to be trying to be witty, trying to be funny, and trying to be smooth. The reason why you're asking this question is because right now you don't think you're witty, funny, or smooth.
Right. Exactly.
And the point is that those are just I guess you could call those adjectives and mechanisms that you would like to attach to your identity.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, here's you, and here is your idea of witty, funny, and smooth. They're separate.
Mm-hmm.
You understand? Until you can believe in yourself and love yourself to the point where you can realize your wittiness, your funniness, and your smoothness, it really doesn't fucking matter.
Right.
You understand? This is a part that we're trying to explain to you guys. It's like you are witty. You are funny. You are smooth.
Mm-hmm.
We're all individuals, and every one of us has a funny side.
Right.
Because, bro, I ain't no fucking comedian. But dudes be in the comments all the time talking about, yo, Miles, you should try your hand at comedy.
Right.
And I'm like, no, I would never do that. But do I have a funny side? Is it possible for me to make people laugh? Yes.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Is it possible for me to piss people off sometimes too? Of course.
Right.
The point I'm trying to make is that we all have the ability to do these things.
Mm-hmm.
Only if you see it. It's only if you accept it. It's only if you realize the value. Realize that, yes, you do have a funny side. Realize that, yes, you do have a smooth and witty side.
Mm-hmm.
It's all there inside you, but you have to recognize it. The fact that you're asking this question means that you don't recognize it. Right.
And also the reason why you asking the question is because you're trying to pursue funny, smooth, and witty, thinking if I grab that, then I can get the girl.
Right.
Instead of recognizing all that already within you. And that's what the woman recognizes, which is why she's attracted to you. So a lot of times you guys are doing shit backwards. Like you're saying, well, how can I be witty, funny, and smooth? But you're not, you're saying it for the woman. This is why we say you guys are making it about the woman, because you're trying to get that for access to the woman instead of understanding that's already inside you so that when a woman is experiencing you, that is the thing that makes her attracted. But it comes off naturally when you're just naturally being yourself and you're not necessarily trying to get her, but you're just being yourself. And by being yourself, she's naturally attracted. Because you got to understand something, right? Like a lot of times you might say the funniest thing, or you might be the smoothest and chillest in a situation when you're not doing anything necessarily for an agenda. It's like you're just kind of being, and then it just naturally happens.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm saying. Like all of us have the ability to be whatever the fuck we really want, but it's not about trying to put on. It's about exploring those qualities that you already have inside you. Because I'm sure everybody under the sound of our voice, there has been a time where you said something and motherfuckers just started laughing out of nowhere.
Exactly right. Exactly.
I'm sure there's been a time where you said, like, you ain't the smoothest nigga, but I'm sure there's been a time in your life where you said some shit and the nigga was like, yo, that was pretty smooth, my nigga.
Right, exactly, right. Right. And you probably surprise yourself sometimes. Like, yo, there was times where I would be talking to a chick, and I'm sure like every dude who's talked to women a lot have had this experience. You're talking to the girl and you start saying shit and you're like, I can't even believe what I'm saying. And it's almost like you're looking at yourself outside yourself, like, yo, I'm a smooth motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying?
You know, I saw a short today. It was a short or a reel, whatever. It was on Instagram, and DC Young Fly was saying that there's the human mind and the spiritual mind.
Right, exactly.
And he said that the human mind, for whatever reason, always believes in the limitations of reality, but the spiritual mind already know you got it.
Exactly. That's a fact.
You understand? And so the point we're trying to make is that you need to tap into that spiritual mind. You need to be able to look, bro, you are an individual soul that is a part of the collective consciousness that is God.
Right.
You understand? All of the qualities that you think you don't have, you actually have them because you're connected to the collective consciousness. You're connected to the all. You're connected to the everything. So it's all there inside you. You just haven't fucking discovered it yet because you're too busy pedestalizing females and being nervous. Or if you would just relax and realize, I'm me.
Right. Exactly.
Oh shit. There have been times where I made people laugh. There have been times when I've been super witty and smooth. There have been times where I've been comforting. You know, there have been times where I've been super smart and intelligent. There have been times when I've been able to carry out these situations, and I didn't even know. I was literally just being myself. I was literally just following my like I said, the spiritual mind. The spiritual mind is abundant.
Right.
Because the spiritual mind is connected to the energy
of everything.
It's only the fact that there is a certain part of the collective everything of energy that is instilled into this one vessel. So there are times where, because we're human and this is a human vessel, we believe in the limitations of humanity. But in truth, we're not as limited as we think.
Right.
But that's the reason why you guys be saying shit like, man, I ran out of stuff to say. What the fuck you mean you ran out of stuff to say? Right. All the words and all the books in all the libraries of the world. And you sitting right here running out of shit to say?
Exactly right. That's crazy. That's crazy. Well, like, how you think me and Miles could come on here every day for 2 hours and just talk? Yo, I tell you, there's times where I'm on a live stream and I'm talking and I'm not, okay, so you're not even gonna get this. Like, I'm not even talking. It's coming from somewhere else. I'm trying to tell y'all, like, the ideas start coming. Why do you think I could do analogies and metaphors so quick? Because it's like, it just comes because I'm already letting go of the limitation. So it start coming. That's why when you approach a girl and you talk to her, you don't necessarily need to think about what to say or do, right? Things already there and they come to you. You're inspired to say this or say that. Because even the word inspire means in spirit. You feel what I'm saying? That's what it means. That's what happens.
Listen, I encourage everybody under the sound of our voice right now to send some love to the Cash App.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Who else is telling y'all this?
Mm-hmm.
All the motherfuckers in all the other YouTube spaces telling you about gold diggers and what to look out for. And we're over here telling you connect to the spiritual mind because everything you need is already inside you and you're good enough.
Right. Exactly.
How many live stream niggas is telling y'all that shit today? Mm-hmm. It's not happening. Send something to the fucking Cash App, guys. Stop playing.
They telling them to get their passports and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Go get your passports, man. Go to where you're appreciated, bro. These Western women, bro. Blah blah blah. No, it's all here for you everywhere. No, even if you want to get your passport, it's still all here for you. All of it.
Exactly. Right.
Stop believing in the limitation. You're only limiting yourself, man. It's all here. It's all inside you. That's why we say the truth is inside you. All of it is inside you. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, think back in your life. There have been times where you've been funny. There have been times when you've been the life of the party. There have been times when people show a lot of love to you. There's been times when people just want to do shit for you because they just cleave on to you. Like the spiritual is beyond your control. Like a lot of the limitations that you're even trying to put on yourself is beyond your fucking control.
Right, exactly. And on top of that, it's funny. There's been times where they dealt with women who made it easy for them.
Exactly.
So knowing this, why the fuck do y'all still try to fuck with women who don't? You know what I'm saying? Like you would think they'd be like, there was those other times where those women made it super easy. So why are you going back to the shit where chicks are being difficult? Why are you giving that any attention? Don't make no sense. You see what I'm saying? It's crazy, man. But guys, call if you want to call in. 919-647-9392 is the number. But we'll get to some more of these questions real quick. So he said, do you think there's a chance for Nez to be a player and ladies man? Come on, man. Why are you even worried about another man? That's one. You know what I'm saying? And two, it's funny that phrase ladies man, I don't even like that shit no more. Like, well, I'm a ladies man? Like
I'm a fucking man. Shut up. We got 772-772. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
Jay, I'm Florida. I donated $5.
All right. Where you sent it to, bro?
Donate.
Cash App.
Cash App. Prempe? Prempe? Agiman Prempe?
Nah.
No? That was another nigga.
So what's your name on the Cash App?
Should be 0509.
All right.
0509. I don't see it on my end. Did he send it to you, Miles?
Nah, I don't see it on my. Let me see.
So the Cash App or the PayPal? Which one?
Cash App.
Oh, Cash App. Hold on. Let me see. I thought he said PayPal at first for some reason. I don't see no.
You sure went through?
Yeah. As me, Smith, some shit like that.
Was this? What does it say?
Yours. I sent it to yours, Mr. Lucario. It says as Nim, some shit like that.
Yo, shout out to what I did get was shout out to Joe Blast for the love on Cash App. So shout out.
I got Joe Blast joint, but I don't see yours. What's your name on it again, bro?
Mine should be 0509-509.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it at all. That's crazy.
As me. That's you, right, Lucario?
It's Hashim Smith 1. Did you send it there?
Yeah. Yes, that one.
Yeah, I don't see it at all, my brother. Wait, where you at? I don't see it. Did you? Okay, this is what I want you to do. Are you follow me on Instagram?
Nah, I don't have no social media, man.
No.
Okay, you got access to the internet to send me an email?
Yeah.
Okay, so screenshot your joint and then send it to me.
Okay.
Okay, so the email is ask.
The question though?
No. Email me the screenshot at ask Mr. Lucario, ASK Mr. Lucario at Gmail. Once I get a screenshot, then call back and then we'll answer the question.
Cool.
All right, peace.
All
right, guys, we ain't playing around here. We need to see it because I'm like, how everybody shit coming through except for yours.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense.
Ain't playing no games over here, man. Word up, man. We ain't playing no games, man. Word up.
Oh man, crazy. All right, let's see. You got any more calls on there or no?
Nah, we good on calls for now.
Cool. All right. So this says, would you say a real and true alpha male is never monogamous, and if married or in a relationship, is it open? Not necessarily. You know what I'm saying? I think you know, like if a guy has to, like I'll say this, he would need to choose to be that way. I mean, I don't know why he would, but he would just, you know what I'm saying? Like he would need to choose to be that way. But I would say, you know, it just depends on the guy, you know.
Okay. We got monogamous on here. Not monogamous. Sorry, anonymous. Name, age, city, and did you donate though?
Yeah, Jonathan, 40s.
And where did you donate?
Lucario, why are you always showing April, not your wife?
Come on, man. Are you serious or no? Where did you donate?
If you want to troll, you can donate. Just donate first, bro. What's wrong with y'all niggas?
Yeah, just donate, bro. Like, you know, come on, guys.
He hung up?
Yeah, he hung up.
How come you be showing April and not your wife, yo? These niggas is losers, bro. Like, god damn, man. Listen, you know, it breaks my heart when I hear niggas like that.
Right.
I know their life sucks. Like, I know it. It sucks, man. Shit is whack.
All right, 447, you are on live with Lucario. You're on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate?
It's Joe. Sorry, it's
Yo, nigga, would you stop giggling? What the hell is wrong with you? What's going on?
Sorry, I'm actually
Did you donate?
I did.
Where?
I did.
Where?
Lucario joint.
Where?
Lucario joint.
Lucario's joint. Don't be trying to use American slang.
Sorry,
it's sounding all fucking weird. Where did you donate, nigga?
Sorry.
The Cash App? Where'd you donate to?
PayPal.
PayPal. Okay. What's the name?
Yeah.
God.
What's the name on the PayPal, man?
Joe
Huh?
9.
What is it?
Joe Mono 9.
Joe Mono 9?
Yeah.
I don't see no Joe on here, bro.
I did like not long ago.
All right, hold on.
Y'all motherfuckers, man. I swear to God, y'all.
All
right, what's the name again?
So this is Mono 9. So it's Joe Mono 9.
Joe Mono 9? No.
Yeah, Joe. J-O, then Mono 9.
I don't see that, bro.
Do you have another name on there by any chance?
Quado?
Huh?
Yeah, Quado. I see Quado.
Quado. That's what I see.
I see Quado. All right. I don't want to say your whole fucking name, but I see Quado. So that's what it is, nigga.
Be proud of your African name, my nigga. Stop playing with us, man. God damn it.
Be proud of your real fucking name. Talking about Joe. You sound like them fucking Asian people or the Indian niggas that be on the call-in centers and they say, yeah, my name is Glenn. No, his name is Hadip or some other shit. Come on, man. Be proud of your shit and another thing, know what your name is on these fucking platforms, bro.
Right.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
What's your question?
So, okay. So I sent my question like earlier on. It was a third question. So it was about a lady I met, and it took me a while for me to notice that she was drunk, and we did exchange contact and we made out like twice. And to be honest, I'm not too good with girls, but I managed to like get her number and I sent her a message that when she's alcohol free minded, we can speak.
Okay, wait, you said you made out with her twice. Was that in the same night or you saw her 2 other times or whatever?
No. Like I met her yesterday.
Uh-huh.
and we made out twice, like kissing.
Okay, so you say you met her yesterday, and then that happened twice yesterday.
No, I mean today.
So you met her today?
Yeah, today. And
Okay, wait. You met her today, and hold on. You met her today. She was you made out with her twice. She was drunk. You exchanged numbers, and then what happened?
Then she wanted to go home with me, and that's where I told her. That's where I actually told her. When she's alcohol free, we can talk.
Okay.
Then I also, like, what do you call it? Sent her a message on WhatsApp. So yeah.
Okay, so what's your question then?
So my question was, a situation like this, do I continue to like speak with her?
You said you continue to do what?
I'm trying to figure out, like, supposing she gets back to me, and I know we made out, but she wasn't in the right state of mind because she was actually.
So caller, what do he hung up?
I think his call got disconnected. I didn't do that. I was chilling.
That's messed up. His fucking. I'm like, dude, caller, if you're listening, call back. But it's real simple, bro. Just figure out what you want to do and tell it what you want to do, and set it up.
That's it.
Yeah, y'all gotta make this shit complicated. You know what I'm saying? Set it back up. Yo, when you free, let's get together. Let's do this. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, man. So guys, call in 919-647-9392. 919-647-9392. All right, and let me see. We got some more questions and shit. Says, am I wrong to say that sometimes silence feels more sexual tension than if you're talking? It depends on the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not like if you just sit next to a woman and you're silent, that's going to be sexual tension. You know what I mean? But if it's already a woman you was interacting with, that could be sexual tension depending on the context of the situation and what's going on in the situation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Let me see. So this says, thoughts on semen retention. It has seriously changed my life. It has helped me focus on myself and has projected me much farther into my self-development journey.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Come on, fam. Would y'all stop with the bullshit? Listen, if that makes you feel that way, I support it. But it's not really real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not really real, guys. Listen, man. A lot of you guys with the semen retention shit, man. Y'all making it like a really big deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, okay, can eating a healthy diet make you feel better? Of course. But imagine if I said, you know what, Miles, ever since I've, stopped, eating cupcakes and I started eating, chicken and rice and vegetables, man, my life has changed amazingly. Like, like the birds are singing, I made, $20 million. Like, no, it's like, yeah, I'm eating healthier and I feel better. That's where it stops. Like, it's not that serious, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas be like, yo, I'm on semen retention and I found the cure for cancer and I met God yesterday. We was hanging out and I'm like, nigga, what are you talking about? Like, why y'all putting extras on this shit, man? This is crazy, man. This is wild, bro. Like, it's not that serious. Oh my goodness. Ridiculous. Because you know what it is? It's another thing for guys to do to avoid having to deal with women and that they can make themselves feel better about. So it's like, oh, I'm doing this thing over here, and it's like, I can't fuck with girls because I got these other things over here that I'm doing that's gonna benefit me more. And it's like, no, you're doing the thing, but you're attaching situations to that. You understand? And anybody could do this. This is how you trick your mind. And it's fine, but you're just basically tricking your mind. It's like saying, like, let's say, for example, let's say I was doing semen retention, right? And then let's say I got up an hour earlier than I usually get up. Like, let's say I usually get up around 11 o'clock and I got up at like 10 o'clock. And I'm like, yo, Miles, yo, it's crazy, man. The semen retention shit is crazy because, yo, usually I be getting up at 11, but, bro, for some reason, I just got up at 10 automatically. This shit is crazy, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's not that serious. So I'm just going to start attaching shit. You know what I mean?
Let's be clear. Let's be clear. Only niggas who fucking all the time is actually retaining semen.
Exactly. That's a fact.
Okay. Like a lot of y'all niggas that's talking this no fap semen retention shit, y'all not getting pussy like that. So kill all of that noise.
Mm-hmm.
And the niggas who's, because if you really doing semen retention, that means you're fucking and you're building up like real energy, and you're using like, you know, whatever they might call sexual transmutation, you know, Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Like you're using, you know, the extra focus and energy that you have with your sexual energy.
Exactly.
Use that energy for other things. But let's be clear, most of y'all niggas is not on it like that.
Right.
Because most of y'all niggas, as you know, as soon as you put half the dick in, you ready to nut. You understand? you don't even know. You haven't had enough pussy in your life for you to be able to even like control it like that.
Right.
So all that semen retention shit is just a bunch of niggas that's trying to feel better about not getting pussy.
Right.
That's really what it is. But anyway, we got 224. You are on live with Lakari and Miles. Name age, city, and did you donate?
Yep, donated on the Cash App, Miles.
All right.
I put a note.
All right.
Paul, Tampa, Florida, 28 years old. Hey, I got a question.
Paul, hold on, Paul, hold on, man.
Yep.
Man. Don't be going too fast, man. So shout out to Paul, man. I got you, man. I got you in here, man. Yeah. All right. For Paul Dono, right?
Yep.
All right, appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Now, what's on your mind, man? And how old did you say you were again?
28.
28 from Tampa, right?
Yep.
Okay, perfect, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for your donation. Thank you for calling in. Now, what is on your mind? Please share with us.
Yeah, good question. I hope it's on topic. I just tuned in.
It doesn't matter, man. It doesn't matter. We're just glad you called in. Just tell us what's on your mind.
All right, cool. So I went on a date with this girl about 2 weeks ago off an app, right? Basically, long story short, made out with her on 3 separate occasions. Everything was going good. A few days later, kind of got a message when I went to ask her on a second date, and she said that she was feeling it on a friend type level. So I'm just curious on your guys' thoughts on, you know, is it the new playing field that you should try to sleep with a woman off on the first date? I mean, usually I do, but this time I didn't because we stood out real late. I dropped her off about 1 o'clock in the morning. So we were.
Wait. You were tired.
Wait. Hold on. You said you made out with her on 3 different occasions, but you said you only went out on 1 date. How does that 3 different occasions work?
So 3 different times throughout the date.
Oh.
Okay. And so wait. So how long was the date?
Let's see. I think I picked her up about 8:30.
Oh my God! What the fuck were you doing from 8 to 1 a.m.? What were you doing?
Yeah. So this is where I think I messed up. So anyway, I took her out to we had a drink. We spent about an hour at the bar. I ended up taking her out to this arcade/barcade. We messed around there, talked some shit, played some games. And then I came back to her spot. By this time, it was already late, and she was like, "Oh, you know, I'm kind of tired."
All right. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. With all due respect, I say this with love. Shout out to Steve. Shut the fuck up. Listen, now, have you ever been in a relationship before?
Of course.
Where the sex was really good?
Of course.
Okay. Let's just say you think back to your relationship. If you pick your girl up, right? at 8 o'clock. By what time would you think you'd be fucking?
I'd say on normal, within 2.5 hours, 3 hours.
Oh my God, this nigga.
Oh, what's up with you?
But I'll tell you what though. I like to go out and have some fun first, which I know I could probably take them home within 2 hours. But
bro, wait. So you only have fun when you hanging out with bitches?
No, I wouldn't say that, but I'm saying I like to go out with them and actually do like an event, not like
okay.
Like
All right. See, this right here is why you get friendship shit.
Mm-hmm.
The more time you spend giving them non-sexual attention, it is more of a chance that the platonic energy is gonna overtake everything. You understand that?
Right. No, I get that 100%, but like I'd say within the first 45 minutes to an hour, we were already making out on the first time.
So
I
what?
wasn't on a friendly vibe with her.
Nope. So what? So what if you made out? Bro, let me tell you. You ever heard of the word escalation, sir?
Yes.
Okay, what does that mean?
Just sexually escalating it from cold to the bedroom, basically.
Okay, so if we're on a date, we're vibing, everything is cool, and the sexual energy inspires you and the girl to start kissing, right?
Right.
Based on the idea of escalation, what's the next logical step?
Of course, I'm gonna
No. I just don't say of course, because you didn't do that. So of course it's not of course. I need you to tell me what the answer to the question is.
From making out, usually it starts grabbing on the body.
Grabbing on the body.
Butt,
okay.
Grabbing her chest, whatever it might be. If it's private.
Now, did you do any of that on the date?
So I grabbed her butt, but when we were, let's say when I dropped her off at her house, I had the idea in my back of my head. I'm like, you know what? Let me try to smash. But I'm like, you know what? I'm too tired. But I probably should have communicated that.
Why do you think you were too tired, bro?
I was just literally just straight up too tired. I didn't even want to do it.
No. You were too tired because you spent too much fucking time wasting your energy.
Yeah.
So what's your question, brother? Because you know everything you did wrong. What is your fucking question?
Yeah, my real question is in terms of do you guys feel that today that making out with a chick is not enough for a first date? Do you feel like you need to escalate?
Listen. Have you ever been at the club and seen a girl on a dance floor with her girlfriends and then they start kissing? Have you seen that before?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So kissing can be platonic to bitches, yes or no?
Yeah, I would agree.
Okay.
I would think that maybe
right.
if they're kissing their girlfriend, they might be bi, but it could be platonic.
Okay, so imagine you're kissing and you just kind of slightly grab on the butt, because you probably ain't really grab on the butt like how you thought you grabbed on the butt. And all you did was really grab on the butt. Like, that's super platonic, because, I mean, even niggas in sports be smacking each other on the ass after a touchdown.
Right, of course.
Still platonic. Still fucking platonic, nigga. Unless you put your hand up the skirt and, like, finger pop you're still on some platonic shit, bro. You understand? And then on top of that, coupled with the going out to an arcade, just hanging out, it's 1 a.m. and we're just hanging out, and we're just kissing, or we kind of made out a little bit, but we're still kind of platonic.
So,
yeah. Can I tell you my thing?
What's your thing?
I have a whole. I would guess you can say this is my normal activity that I do. And I've never had an issue taking a girl home from that, because it's such, let's say the arcades are within like 3-minute drive from my house, right? So my plan is go there. It has drinks there, so we get a drink. Usually we have fun there. I use the arcade to kind of get.
But do you wait till 1 o'clock in the fucking morning to get them back to the crib, though, my nigga?
No, not. You know where I think I messed up was number one, I took too long, and number two, it was during the work week. So
listen. Let me tell you something. Did you even try to say, hey, let me come upstairs real quick? Did you at least try? Did you make an advance in anything?
You know what? I should have communicated with her.
Caller. I just need you to answer the question. Did you try to make an advance to go upstairs to the crib?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I didn't try to bet her. No, not that night. I was
bro,
thinking in my head, you know what? I'm gonna do it another night.
Please, you already fucked up. You're already here asking us for advice. I don't need any extra shit unless I ask for it. Just answer the question, please. You see, here's why I need you to hear me, and here's why I need you to answer the question. Because I'm also trying to jog your mind in the way you need to think, like the rhythm of thought.
Yeah.
Meaning black and white. So when I ask you the question, did you try to go upstairs to her crib? Tell me the answer.
No.
Okay, now, because this is the way the game pretty much works. When you do this, you get this result. It's black and fucking white. There's
Well, I didn't try to better, and I wasn't sure because, the bar is 3 minutes from my house and blah, blah, blah. No. The question is, did you try to go up to her crib? The answer is no. Now, guess what else probably happened? Probably in the mind of the chick. She probably thinks you're not attracted to her, bro.
Exactly. That's what I'm about to say. So, caller, this is the thing. Notice, you spent 5 hours with this woman, right?
Uh-huh.
When it came time for you to come to her house, you didn't go in, right? And so now she's like, oh, okay, well, we're just on some French type of shit. Because remember, okay, think about this, right? Have you ever at some point, right? You or any one of your guy friends, and you probably seen this happen before. You ever see a guy want to holler at a really hot girl, and then he makes an excuse to himself to not holler at her? He says some shit like, man, she probably a bitch. She looked like she got a boyfriend. She looked like she got an attitude. So then he comes up with something to not do it because he doesn't want to get rejected. So he's like, I'm just wipe my hands off it. You ever seen that or heard about that happening?
Sure.
Right. So women are the same exact way. It's called auto rejecting. So what she's doing is she's like, let me reject him before he rejects me fully. So he's showing me that he's not really interested in me. I don't think he's interested in me. So I'm going to let him know I'm not interested in him.
Hey, caller. Right. And again, this is another one of those questions where I really need you to answer the question black and white, binary.
Right.
Were you attracted to this woman?
I give her a 7 out of 10.
Nope. You see, I asked you to answer the question binary.
Yeah.
And you that pause let me know that you're not ultimately attracted to this woman, bro. You're not ultimately attracted to her. That's the truth. Mm-hmm. See, this guys, as much as you try to explore your feelings, when in a man's world, all it is ones and zeros, black and white, bro. Men are binary thinkers, bro. I don't care what that's why when y'all start trying to explain away, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Mm-hmm.
Shut the fuck up. And I'm not even trying to be disrespectful. I'm trying to get you to understand you got to start thinking like a fucking man.
Mm-hmm.
And if you truly paid attention to the truth inside your heart, you would realize, well, I'm not really attracted to this chick. And you would have had one or two drinks and you would have been like, hey, so can I walk you to your car? It's been cool. We'll take it easy.
Mm-hmm.
See, half the time, the problems you're having with women, it has nothing to do with the women. You're trying to understand yourself because truthfully, you're not attracted to this chick, bro.
Right.
Let's be honest. You made out with her and stuff because a lot of times guys go on these dates and you feel a certain level of pressure. It's like, well, I'm already on the date, so maybe I should try to kiss her, or maybe I should try to do this because I'm a guy, she's a girl. We're supposed to try to do this. And you put this pressure on yourselves to force something to happen.
Right.
You really don't. If you really don't like the chick, yo, call it a fucking night. You invited her out for a drink. But after that drink, maybe shit, if you want to go to the bar, to the arcade and be like, hey, let me show you this arcade real quick. You spend about 15, 20 minutes, play a couple of games and be like, all right, it's been really nice. I got to go. I got to go now.
Yeah.
And the cool part is both of you had a decent time. You probably spent 45 minutes to an hour. You got to leave the house. You got to get some fresh air. You got to meet somebody new. She probably never knew about the arcade, and it's a cool arcade. So now this is someplace new that she could take her friends. Trust me, you did her enough of a favor, bro. But be honest with yourself and end the fucking date.
Right.
Not attracted to that woman, bro. Because I know and you know, my nigga, if you were really attracted to her, after that first kiss, it would have been like, shit, man, I'm about to.
Right.
Like, I gotta get this bitch back to the fucking spot, bro, because she's fucking sexy. I'm trying to. Woo.
Exactly.
You're right. And I'll tell you what, that's how it was with my ex-girlfriend who I dated for 2 years. The first night I took her home, and man, we went at it for a while. You know what I mean? So
exactly.
I do get that. I do get that 100%. This girl was not my normal type. I like the thick, like Latina chicks, and this was more like an Italian girl that pretty face and everything, but the body wasn't popping like Latina girls have. So I think that was it.
You see?
How the fuck do I expose y'all niggas every time? How do I do this? Let me tell y'all something.
Can I ask one more thing? I think Miles was touching on it in terms of the girl rejecting you first because she feels that you didn't like her. So, in your guys' opinion, if you don't escalate past the makeout, then you risk the chance of the girl taking it like you're rejecting her.
Yo, caller, think about this for a second. What is pretty much a woman's only like play? What is her like initial value?
Yeah, of course. Giving up that peace league.
Giving up the pussy. Exactly. So if she sees you, just shout out to Steve the Dean. He calls it when the lions don't play with their food.
Mm-hmm. Right.
Because she's sitting there, she's the prey, and she's like, oh my God, don't you want to eat me?
Right.
You big, strong lion, you. Don't you want to fucking devour me? Aren't I attractive? Aren't I tasty enough for you to want to fucking bite me on? Shout out to Steve again. Bite me on the neck and run me up the tree?
Right.
Right.
She already recognized that, yeah, you thought she was decent, but she was barely passable. She was barely fuckable. And she wasn't the object of your desire, bro. So she's hitting you back now, letting you know, oh, we could just be friends because I already realized you don't like me like that. And I ain't gonna give up the pussy now and risk rejection.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna because here's the thing with the woman. She's not gonna give up a body on a guy that's only showing half sexual interest, bro.
Right.
Because if the way that I got dressed up and my hairstyle and the way that I smell and the fact that we made out, if that wasn't enough to get your dick hard for you to fucking be inspired to drag me back to the crib or at least try to come upstairs at 1 a.m, then you don't really like me. And I'm not going to give up. I'm not going to put another body on me for a guy that doesn't really like me like that, or at least doesn't want to fuck the shit out of me. You understand me?
Right.
So you did it. You did all of that to yourself, bro. You did all of that shit to yourself. And this is why we tell you guys, you can't be wasting all this fucking time, bro. You cannot be wasting all this time. A lot of y'all cats be doing this shit. You put this pressure on yourselves. Well, I invited her out, so let me show her a good time. 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12, 1 o'clock, 5 fucking hours.
Right.
Bro, you're playing games. You wasted that woman's time, bro, because you could have dismissed her. And then if she really wanted to, she could have called up another nigga and got some dick that night.
Right. That's a fact.
You wasted that woman's time. You should be ashamed of yourself.
Mm-hmm. That's a fact.
Yeah. I mean, we had a good time together and everything. Like you said, it was cool. But at the end of the day, I was half in, half out. And she picked up on that is what you're saying, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's what I'm telling you guys.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's what I was curious on, and that was my main question. We had a good night out, showed her some stuff, and yeah, ultimately, I think she wasn't her body wasn't as popping as what I was hoping. So she read that.
Now, shout out to the dudes. This right here is why Pookies get more bitches than y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Because Pookies, all he need to know is that she was born female.
That's a fact. That's a fact. They will make it work.
They will make it work. Real pussy getting niggas make it. Why do you think it's niggas out there with crazy bodies, bro?
Mm-hmm.
Real niggas that get pussy, it's not too many things that's gonna deter them from, we made out once.
They'll find something. They be like, look, she ain't really my type, but she's fuckable. You understand?
Let's get it. By 8:45, 9 p.m., that nigga's like, so shorty, where your crib at? You know what I'm saying? To the spot though. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? I got some weed and shit. We could go smoke. That's why you think bitches love pookies like that? Why you think bitches love the assholes and the bad boys? Because the bad boys is always ready to blow their fucking back out. So they're ready to give up a body. But
It's your half-ass, decent, nice guy niggas that they don't fucking like because you living in the gray area.
Right, because y'all looking for love and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
y'all looking for a special type of woman. You know, she has to be a certain way. And I really love Latinas who were born on the south side of Dominican Republic, and you know their grandmothers and abuelas taught them how to make the arroz con pollo. And if she doesn't have that, then I don't know. You know, I'm kind of iffy on the and she might be a 7.5, but I'm not sure because bitch, I don't have time for that shit.
Right, exactly.
It's like, yo, you trying to fuck or not? Like, what's good?
Right.
Exactly. We went from the bar to the arcade. We playing game after game after game, and all you did was kiss me a couple of times, nigga. When are you gonna fucking take me back to my crib and fuck me?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you know, I'm not sure because you know sometimes.
That's a fact.
This is why chicks don't like the nice guy, bro. That's why chicks don't fuck with nice guys. It's the pookies they like. Because the pookies is like, shit, you got a pussy? Shit, let's go fuck then.
That's a fact.
I'm telling you, y'all niggas be wondering why pookies get all the bitches. Yo, pookies don't give a fuck. Pookies don't give two fucks. You got a vagina and you were born female. Let's go get it. And shit, half the time, even if they weren't born female, who knows? Pookies don't give two fucking fucks. You hear what I'm telling you? That's why Pookie's got all the fucking. That's why Pookie's got so many baby moms, bro. They don't care. They don't care if this bitch was college educated and if she got long hair and if she looks a certain. You got a vagina? Oh, let's get it.
That's my future. Got all them kids. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
Guys.
Would you say Pookie still has that mindset though of, hey, you know, you got to earn this?
Nah, Pookies don't. They ain't think about all that shit.
Right. They just want to get it in. You know what I'm saying?
But I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this about the Pookie. You see, the thing with the Pookie is that he's focused on himself, so he will end up making her earn it by accident.
Right.
If you understand what I'm saying? Because Pookie's is still, because when he says you got a vagina, oh, it's time to fuck. All the Pookie's thinking is my dick about to get wet. He's focusing on the wetness of his dick. That's what he's focused on. He's not focused on
his own goals.
Exactly. He's focused on his own goals, and his own goals for setting up this date tonight was to get his dick wet, and that's all he's thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas is like, well, let's see how she, you know, how she relates to me, and if she drinks her drinks slow or fast, and
Yeah,
you know, if she puts her pinky up when she drinks, then she's a nice girl, and if she, is like, I'm trying to get my dick wet tonight. Let's go.
Exactly.
You understand? Now, again, later on, after he fucked her a couple times, now he's thinking, what more can I get out of this bitch?
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a part of the sequence that she'll end up earning it, because the Pookies is like, shit, I need some orange juice, man. Yo, shorty, on your way to my crib, get that orange juice real quick, and pick up a bucket of chicken too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna be hungry after I fuck the shit out of you. Okay, right. She gonna be like,
yes, daddy.
You understand? And so it'll start going that way because the Pookie's focused on him. He's like, yo, bitch, bring this, bring that, bring this, bring that, and come get this dick.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? So she's in the zone of doing things for the Pookie, and then she'll end up having his fucking baby. When you nice guys are out on the outskirts looking in, hating on the fucking Pookie. Why? Because the Pookie done made up his fucking mind. When you over here, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, still trying to figure out if you want to fuck her or not.
Yeah, you know what I think it was? I think, like you said, I think it really was that I wasn't feeling her as much, and even though she was cute and everything, I was like trying to make it work, but I was half in, half out, because I've been the Pookie. Trust me, in my last relationship, it was pick something up on the way. It was clean the dishes. I need you to clean this. I need you to fold my laundry. All this type of thing. And usually after I sleep with a girl on the first night, like you said, you're qualifying them to see, hey, where do you really fit in my life? You know, are you just a one-time thing, or are you going to help out her on my house and clean my stuff and do my laundry, or where you fit, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it was really came down to the half in, half out thing. Like you said,
let me tell you something. When I look back at the times in my life where I've gotten the most pussy,
It has been the times where I was clearly just focused on getting pussy.
Right.
Right.
Like whenever I like think extra, like, I'm looking for a girl to do this and a girl.
Right. And it's like
It's always the pussy getting always slows down because now I'm focused on other things. You understand? I'm focused on, if she knows how to do this and if we could get money and if we could do, and all of that shit, it muddles a lot, especially when we're just meeting for the first date, because it's like, we can't think about all that shit. We got to know if there's chemistry so there's a foundation. You know what I'm saying? But when you're thinking, let's get this dick wet tonight. You don't give a fuck. She could have a crooked smile. She could have acne. Bro. Let me tell you something, bro. I fucked a chick one night with a gold toothus. And let me tell you something.
I had that. I had that stage after a couple of years ago. I had that stage, and I didn't have much discretion. I mean, she had to at least be decent looking.
Exactly.
But I'm past that now. You know what I mean? When I'm on a date with a girl, I'm thinking in my head like, hey man, where's this girl gonna fit? And if she don't fit in my life, then I don't really want to have sex with her. To be honest. I just see it more so as an investment of my time.
One night I fucked this chick with a gold toothus. Like, do you know what it means for a woman to have a gold tooth? This was in what, 2020, maybe 2021? Like, bro. But all I was looking at was how thick she was, bro. She was dark skinned and thick. When I say thick, I mean thick. Like, she wasn't fat. Like, she was one of them chicks where when you smack it, it only bounced one time. Bro, I dicked the shit out of this chick. She was stopping me talking about, damn nigga, you trying to take all my pussy. And I was like, bitch, But the beautiful part about that evening was that she was visiting from another town. So it was literally a one night thing. So I had a good old time with shorty. You understand? But again, I'm just thinking back to a certain part of my life where I was getting bitches like at least twice a week. Work, and it was because I wasn't focused on anything but fucking, bro. And I was way more like let's say I was less picky with all the shit. It was just like, yo, you a woman, and let's get it done. Like, we on this date, we flirting, we talking. I'm telling her how sexy she is. Yo, I can't wait till we get back to my crib. Like a lot of dudes are scared to just say shit like that. Like, yo, I can't wait till we get back to my crib, and because you're afraid for the woman to be like, oh, what are you talking about? What do you mean? Like, this chick, as soon as we sat down, I said that shit. I was like, damn, girl. I was like, I like that outfit. I can't wait to get you back to the crib. And she was like, you sure are confident. I said, yeah, I know. Because we about to get some good fucking in later. She was like, damn, nigga. I can't even get settled first. Bro, and then just like we had like 2 drinks, back to the fucking crib, dicking it all the way down. You understand? You guys, you got to know what you're doing. You got to be real with yourself going out on these dates. If you and this is why I tell y'all, a lot of y'all dudes are looking for girlfriends, bro. A lot of y'all looking for wives, bro.
That's a fact.
A lot of y'all looking for wives. That's why you're not going to get as much pussy as you think. Because it all has to do with you and your mindset.
It's crazy, man. So Lord Jefferson said you didn't really like her and you spent all that time with her caller, and he's saying that's cap. I don't think it's cap. See, it's not cap because this situation that happens like that. This is why it's important to understand what you want and what you're doing, because all the reason why it took so long was because you wasn't sure. You kept trying to figure it out the whole night when you should have known from the first 5 minutes. You feel what I'm saying? That's the issue. Because I've been in them situations before back in the day where it's like I'm fucking with a chick and I'm like, she aight, but you know what? I might want to fuck, but I don't know. And then you start, and all of that really means medium to low interest, right? I'm not really highly interested in the situation. You see what I'm saying? And so that's how it works.
And women, you know what they call women's intuition? You know what they call women's intuition?
Right.
All that really is that a woman's playground is emotion. So remember, a woman has more time in the realm mentally of emotion. They spend more time in that area of life socially. You understand? Right. So she can pick up on a motherfucker that's not fully attracted to her.
Right, exactly.
That's the woman's intuition. She's like, this guy's not feeling me like that. It's 1 a.m. and he's not even trying to get me to give him head in the car. Nothing.
Right.
She knows.
All right, that was my main thing, is because I was like, damn, like these days making out ain't enough.
No, it ain't enough, bro. It ain't enough.
I've always been the one night guy. You know what I mean? I always take them back to the crib, and
you just wasn't feeling her. That's it.
We sleep together.
Right.
But I haven't had that in a long time where girls hit me with the friend thing, because usually, if anything, I'm the one that gets that.
Right. Yeah, man. But I mean, this was a really good teachable moment. Glad you asked the question, bro.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, thank you for what you guys are doing. I appreciate you taking the call.
Yes, sir.
And I figured I'd share my experience, because that one threw me for a loop, man. It's been like 2 years since I've had my thing, and I went on my raid, like what I think Miles was talking. He said that he just ran through a bunch of girls.
Right.
I went through that too, man. I went through that stage, but now I'm just a little bit more picky on who gets the digging stick.
Right. No, I'm with you. I'm totally with you, bro. But at this point now, because you said you got her off a dating app, right?
Yeah.
Okay. At this point now, you know what you need to do a little bit more of?
The FaceTime, get some photos sent maybe ahead of time.
No. You need to start meeting women in person. That's what you need to start doing.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're paying attention to the honesty in your desires for women at this point in your life, what's happening is that you're getting a little bit more specialized. So with that being said, you're going to have to find specialized places.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to, like, for example, you said you like Latina chicks, right?
Yeah.
So you're going to have to go to salsa nights, my nigga. You understand?
Yeah.
And that's just an example. I don't know what you really want to do, but I'm just saying.
Hey, can I tell you?
As an example, you're going to have to specialize. You're going to have to specialize the events and the type of places that you go to find the type of women that you really want.
Right.
Hey, can I tell you, for the fellas here that maybe are a little bit afraid of like approaching in person, what's been working out real well for me?
Go ahead.
Networking events. If they're like a professional, I'm a professional in business. So I go to a lot of networking events, and man, they got, like, for example, like what you're saying, I'm part of a Latinas group.
Right.
And they brought me in, and it's all Latina women. But the thing about the networking events is that these women will come up to you and talk to you because they want to know what you're about, right? And see if there's a business thing. And you know, at all kinds of events where there's alcohol, you know, there's a little fuckery too. So these girls be handing out the Instagrams too, like candy. So for some of those guys that maybe don't want to approach in person and actually want a female to approach them, that's like the only venue where a girl might actually approach you if she's interested.
Yeah. But you still got to know what you're doing, though, because I mean,
you still got to know what you're doing. 100%.
Exactly.
Yeah, 100%.
I mean, just because there's a commonality, you still got to, because if you're not honest with your intention, it'll still end up being just business and platonic. You get what I'm saying?
Of course.
Yeah. So you got to know exactly what you're doing.
For the guys out there that might want to have a different alternative, if they're business professionals, man, those networking events go crazy.
Definitely. But yeah, appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the call.
All right, man.
All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.
All right, take it easy, man. We got 561. You on live with Lucario and Miles. Name, age, city, and did you donate? 561. Go ahead.
Yeah, I donated. My name is Blue, and I'm from Florida. And I didn't really have a question. Just to call it, remind me of.
I see the donation. Go ahead. What you saying?
All right, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you, bro. All right, appreciate you, man. What's going on?
Yo, for sure. No. The caller reminded me of when I wasted time, and the opposite happened. I was trying to impress the shorty because I liked her too much. You guys never do that, bro. Yo, I took the girl out for tacos. Did not have to do that. She was already feeling me. I took her out for a 3-hour movie. Did not have to do that. She was already feeling me. And then at the end of it, I was too tired to fuck. And I'm here thinking, like, do I take her all the way back to my crib, still try to smash, and not smash how I want to, or just like call it a day? Whole time she was down to smash in the whip.
Damn.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So wasting time and trying to impress the shorty is just crazy. You know, you're not learning anything, and you're not actually improving in your game. Because the next day I just felt stupid, thinking like acting way too thirsty, and she was not down to see me again after I messed up the whole first night trying to be tired.
Oh man, that's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, look, y'all long dating ass niggas, y'all need to keep a Red Bull in your back pocket or a 3-hour energy or some shit like that, 5-hour energy or some shit. Cause y'all niggas, what the fuck y'all doing on these long ass dates, bro? Bro, you know the date is too long when you're actually too tired to fuck. What are we doing?
That's what I'm saying, right? I'm like, what are y'all doing, yo?
And Avatar is a 3-hour movie, bro. I don't know what I was thinking.
Bro, we already tell y'all niggas first couple of dates. Matter of fact, you shouldn't really go on a date. You should really do a movie date until she's your girl, bro. Honestly,
exactly. That's a fact.
That's a fact. That's why I said I liked her too much. You feel me? I was trying to impress her doing a lot.
Bro.
But I also wanted to tell callers, everybody else that calls in, you can abort the mission. There's no reason why I couldn't have gone right after the tacos and said, yo, fuck this movie. Let's just go back to the whip.
Exactly.
And not have to drive all the way to the car. You could really just change everything in the moment and on the fly. You guys got to remember that too.
Of course. And sometimes they like that shit better because when you take charge and you spontaneous, that make the pussy wet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, otherwise, what's the point, bro? So
exactly.
That's real. Honestly, that's the story I wanted to tell you because I was just laughing, dying on myself, thinking about when I did that back then, bro. So good luck to the next guys.
All right,
game, bro, for real.
Appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling in, man. Thanks for sharing your story. All right. We got 713. I think this is a monogamous player. What's going on with you, bro?
Yeah, what's up, Miles? What's up, Lucario? I donated.
All right.
Appreciate it. That's what's up. What's going on?
Yes, sir, man. Hey, Miles, I just wanted to call in, bro, because you really just dropped some hella knowledge about being a pookie, right? And I feel like, all dudes that are good with women, you know what I'm saying, have some pookie in them, right? And everything that you were saying, I agree with. And this is the reason why a lot of guys are not getting pussy, because for a lot of guys, you know what I'm saying, the bitch got to be bad. She got to have a fatty. She got to do this. She got to have all this, right? But what a pookie is, right? A pookie is the type of nigga that he can find one thing about a woman that turns him on and he's going to fuck her.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? Whether she got a fat ass or she got a pretty face or just the way she treats him or the way she moves, it could just be one thing. So as what you said, Mr. Lucario Miles, it doesn't really take all that for pookies. You see what I'm saying? Yep. Because they focus on the pussy and what y'all said, because I was living that life. As long as a bitch was actually a female. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? As long as a female was a female and she had either a fat ass or she had some really nice legs. Because I will be honest, I mean, of course I'm into real pretty women, but if the woman is not that pretty, I'm always looking at the body. Is the body right? Cool. You know what I'm saying? Or the ass is fat? Cool. You see what I'm saying? So that's the type of nigga I was back in the day, right? But I'm gonna give y'all a funny story because me being a pookie, this is what happened, right? So back around, I would say 2016, 2017, I used to Uber around my neighborhood, right? So I was Ubering around my neighborhood, and when I was going through an intersection, I looked up and I literally saw this female literally falling, right? And it was funny because you know how the Looney Tunes characters, before they fall, they be trying to keep themselves up. That's how it really looked. So I really slowed down and rolled down the window like, hey, baby, are you okay?
Right.
She said, oh, I'm fine. I was like, hey, where you going? Because you falling all over the place. Apparently, you need a ride, right?
Right.
So she was like, all right, cool. So she was going to TSU, the nearby HBCU. So I was like, all right, Ben, I'm gonna drop you off over there. So of course, me, I'm conversing or whatever the case may be. So I saw that she had a limp. I thought she twisted her ankle or something or whatever the case may be, right? But as I kept messing with her, coming to find out she was born with a limp, right? Now, a lot of guys would be the type that, she got a little limp or whatever. I ain't gonna fuck with her or whatever, right? To me, I'm looking at her like she's cooperative. She got that fat ass and she's a woman with a pussy. So, I could be born with a limp. That's gonna stop me from getting pussy. You see what I'm saying? Bro, Miles, what I want to say is, she gave me the best head I've ever had in my life. I've never experienced bro, I could have vetted her. I could have vetted her ass. You see what I'm saying? That's how it really was. But one thing I'm trying to say is, pookies, they more attracted to the cooperation. Woman is cooperating, and she's actually a woman, and she got at least one thing that he finds hella attractive. He's all in, especially when it comes to having sex. These guys just want to have sex, but it's all these requirements on top of that, which make everything not be real and natural. But that's all I want to say, guys. Thank y'all for the opportunity.
Facts. Appreciate you.
Real shit. That's what's up. And shout out to Renee for the $6 cash app. Appreciate you. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to you. You feel me?
Man. And I'll say this too. Pookies Pookies only give a fuck about that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Like they monogamous was saying, oh, they look for that one thing, but a lot of Pookies is not even that.
Mm-hmm.
They're like it's to the point where like mentally they're literally just using the chick to masturbate with.
That's a fact. That's a fact. And see, that's kind of like the most direct you can get. You understand? Because if you think about it, see, this is the problem with a lot of guys, right? A lot of guys, when they deal with women, right, they're concerned about everything else outside of that first. They're like, oh, well, is she going to be a good mother? And is she going to be and it's like, bro, you know you're trying to fuck. So why even think about all this shit right now, right? We got to see if we're sexually compatible, even if you want all that other shit, right? Exactly. But so the thing is that they're so worried about all that other shit, which clouds the focus off of making the sex shit happen. You feel what I'm saying? So the thing is with the Pookies, they're just like, listen, this is what I know I want, and then everything else could come after that. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? That's how they do it. It's crazy.
And real quick, shout out to AvGR3 for the $30 super chat, super chat, $30 cash app. He says, for attending the live, thanks for the teachings. All right. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Paul, shout out to Phil, shout out to Renee. Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that sent to the cash app, man. The love. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you.
Real talk.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we got any more calls on there or no?
Nah. Let's just get the questions in.
Questions and shit. All right. So what we got here? All right. So this question right here.
Wait, and real quick, Renee, for Renee, the Renee with $6 cash app. It says, "For you have me dying," and she got a bunch of emojis in there too. So shout out to her.
That's what's up. So I said, what's the title of the new Bad Boy membership program? October, I get excited like a kid before Christmas every 30 days. Hilarious. So the next one that I'm dropping, I'm actually going to put it up after the show so you guys can go in there and check it out. So it's called 10 time-wasting activities you do to attract women. So basically, I'm breaking down all of the fucking bullshit y'all niggas do to try to attract women that waste time, and then I tell you what to do instead of the shit you're doing. You feel what I'm saying? To how to flip it.
And that goes with the last caller for spending five hours on a date. Like,
exactly right. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy.
And shout out to all the diehard people that are on the Bad Boy membership, man. Shout out to y'all who actually still get excited for the next fucking installment and shit.
Exactly.
Like y'all are the real fans, and truth be told, y'all are the reason why we could do what we do. You understand? Because exactly. You know, we appreciate all of you who try it out and then cancel, but all you cats that stay on, y'all the ones that make this shit possible. Let's be real. So we appreciate y'all for real. We appreciate y'all and all y'all people who like really take the content seriously and you stay on the membership and all that cool shit, man. We appreciate every last one of y'all. Just want to say that.
Real talk. So this one says, is there a way to have pleasurable sex with females protected? Every time I've done shit with them, it feels like rubber and friction when using condoms. Nigga, you better get used to it because you know what I'm saying? Like,
I have never ever like now. Okay, raw sex does feel good. Don't get me wrong, but sex with condoms feels great too, though. I don't understand y'all niggas, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I've never been like, man, I can't feel nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, or just it's crazy. You know what it is sometimes too is I think sometimes if the girl is not wet enough, then that's when it feels whack.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because if the girl's wet enough, you know what I'm saying, that she know how to grip the dick, then you should be fine. You know what I'm saying? But if she's like not really that wet and the condom's, you know, not wet and it's dry and it's like, and it's gonna feel like that rubbery, weird, you know what I'm saying? Like weird shit. So
don't give up on condom sex, bro. You just probably need to get better at sex in general.
Yeah, or it depends on the condoms you're using. You might need to probably wear like some like thinner ones or a different like type of condom or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Bearskin magnums are the best for me. They're my favorite. They are my absolute favorite. Bearskin Magnums. Perfect condoms.
So it says, if you're in an open relationship, shouldn't you see each other more often than every few months to hook up? What? What do you mean? Shouldn't you see each other more often than every few months? Who are you talking about? You talking about this chick you have on the side? What? I don't understand what you're saying. So you got to elaborate more on that, King. It says, so is that why y'all say stop getting to know women and only see if she's cooperative and if the attraction is there? Exactly. Because there's no point.
If there's no attraction, there's no point.
Right. Because let's say I get to know a woman, but she's not sexually attracted to me. Then what's the point of me getting to know her? What's the point of me having this conversation? You understand what I'm saying? There's no point, because the point of me even interacting with her is to see if she's sexually attracted to me so we can make something happen. So if she's not sexually attracted to me, what's the point of me having a conversation and talking to her? It's basically, there's no purpose, right? And see, the reason why that sounds so harsh is because women want to be taken seriously outside of your purpose, but that doesn't equate to a real nigga. A real nigga don't give a fuck about like what she got going on if it don't pertain to him. But certain women would want you to do that, which is why certain women want you to be in the friend zone or to be friends with them, because they like the fact of being relevant in other aspects of your situation. But the reality is that they're not. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that anytime you're dealing with a woman, you have to say, what purpose does she serve? Not even just with women, but everything in your life. Like, what purpose does this situation or person or circumstance serve for me? Because remember, you're living your life and you don't know when you're going to go, right? You're living in the now. So why am I wasting time on something, someone, some situation that serves me no purpose? You see what I'm saying? So you got to look at it in that aspect.
And we got to answer these questions fairly quickly because,
it's time.
Yeah, I gotta, I'm on a time limit.
Okay, so it says, if a girl says she likes to start off as friends when you're on the date with her, did I do the right thing by rejecting that offer? Yes, you did. What are the best questions to ask when opening a woman? Nigga, this is what we're trying to tell you. It's not about...
well, you can ask, why it smell like that?
Right. He's
opening a woman. What do you?
No, call it. I said call it. But Steve, this is the thing. It's not about the best question to ask opening a woman. It's the best things to say to see if a woman's going to be responsive to what you want. So figure out what you want, interact with her that way and see if she's responding to you how you want her to respond to you.
You know what? As a rule of thumb, don't ask no questions.
Right.
Figure out a way to communicate with her without asking any questions.
Right. Exactly. It says, I set a date with a chick from Bumble 2 days ago to meet for Saturday at 7 p.m. She hit me up today and asked if I can meet for 5 tomorrow instead. I said, no, let's meet at 7. Did I do the right thing?
These did I do the right thing questions.
Right, exactly. Well, listen, the thing is, be like, listen, look, I want to meet this day. And then you can say, well, if you can't meet that day, then we can do it this other day. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to do that. You understand what I'm saying? But, don't really necessarily switch your shit around for her, right? Because you've already set the date. And then she's the one saying, oh, but can we do? No. This is what I said it. If you can't do it that day, then I'll think about doing it another day. You know what I'm saying? But that's really all it is. You ain't got to, switch up your whole shit for her. You know what I'm saying? I work at a store and sometimes I see women I'm sexually attracted to. Is it a good idea to approach them on the job? I mean, it just depends. It depends on, your job, how much you like your job, the type of relationship you have with your boss, because you might be in a situation where you cool with your boss and you know how to talk to women, so it might not be an issue. But it could be an issue if you're trying to holler at a chick at your job and then she feels uncomfortable and then she goes to your boss and be like, hey, your employee came up to me and made me feel like blah blah. You see what I'm saying? So
you want to check the store policy too.
Right. Exactly. That's what it is. Says when it comes to dealing with a woman with kids and career, is it best to wait and let her tell you when she's free? Well, the whole waiting thing it's you say, see, this is the thing. When you're setting a date, you can ask a woman when she's free. Then she will see when she's free. She'll let you know. And then if you're free that day too, or you can make something happen that day, then you just set that date. Now, if she flakes and is on some other shit, then you might need to charge that to game. Because sometimes what will happen is, see, what happens is women, in those situations, right? If they have a kid and they got all this other shit going on, some shit might come up, but that's not your problem. You see what I'm saying? You want a woman who is able to manage her time correctly and come correct, and then you really deal with her. Because you don't want to be running around, all over the place with a chick who's all over the place, and then that's cutting into your time and your situation because she wants to be flaky and all these other shit things are popping up. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
So you got to deal with a chick, because a woman having kids is not an excuse. She still has to know how to manage her situations. You see what I'm saying? It just is what it is. This one says, if a man hasn't been desired for a good portion of his life, how can self-improvement alter that? This is why you learn game. Hit us up with some coaching and we'll show you how we can make it happen. You know what I'm saying? He said, I met a woman. She has, okay, this is pretty much same question. Let me go to this other question real quick. Hold on. I think when people say they forget what to say, it's when the convo gets dry and the woman looks to you to ignite things again, isn't it? Well, the convo gets dry because you're not actually saying what you want. You feel what I'm saying? See, there's a point where there don't need to be any more conversation because you're supposed to get to the point of what you want to happen. You see what I'm saying? A lot of reasons the convo gets dry because you guys are talking about shit you don't want to talk about, and you just talking and just talk. You see what I'm saying? That's the ridiculousness of it. Anything you can say to a shy, insecure woman who thinks you're too good for her to deter her from playing games, if she agrees, would it be a case of her agreeing but following with her emotions?
What?
This nigga said such a
shy, insecure woman who thinks you're too good for her to deter her from playing games. If you know what, you don't want to deal with a woman like that.
Right. This is too much.
That's too much. I mean, women are insecure naturally. That's a chick that's on some extra insecure shit. Just leave her, charge her to the fucking game and move on. Dragon stream.
That's way too much. Way too much. Is smashing married women at her house safe idea?
Yeah.
Nah, don't do it.
Yeah, of course.
Don't do it, Marcus. You crazy motherfucker. Y'all niggas, it's like y'all want to do the fuck shit. That's really what it is.
Come on, man. Everybody want to be like Mr. Lucario and fuck married women.
Exactly.
It's the safest place to fuck a married woman is in the house where her husband lives. Yes.
Especially when he's on his way back from work.
When he's on his way home. Of course, Marcus V. It's a safe idea.
Right.
And just in case you guys haven't figured it out, I'm being super fucking sarcastic.
Exactly, right.
What are you talking about?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that nigga's hilarious.
Bro, and if you can't, guys, this is why you got to focus on yourself. Because if you're a married chick and any chick, you need to be able to tell her where we gonna smash.
Mm-hmm.
We got to be doing things on your terms. You're the man. You're the leader.
Right.
So she got to come to your crib. She got to meet you at a hotel or motel, whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she insists that I come to her house to get it. Fuck out of here.
Insist. Hilarious.
I remember an old you remember that movie that came out a while back with fucking the guy that plays Batman.
There's a lot of niggas that play Batman.
Shit. Not Matt Damon, but the other one.
George Clooney?
No, not okay. You know, is Matt Damon, they did fuck. The other guy.
What's his name?
The guy that played Batman in Batman versus Superman.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck. Jesus Christ, why I can't remember his name. Remember the movie came out the other day with him and the little cute girl from that other movie, and she would bring niggas over and then he would kill them.
Yeah. I remember that shit.
They would never find the bodies and never find out that he was the one killing her boyfriends. You remember this shit?
Right. I remember that shit. That's hilarious.
You gonna be that nigga talking about, is it safe? Is it safe?
Listen, y'all forget that niggas out here are simps. Y'all be forgetting this shit, man. Y'all forget that niggas will kill you over their girl.
Niggas will murder you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo.
Like, God damn.
Yo, I used to fuck a married chick who she said she was separated, and the only place we ever fucked was at my crib, which was literally 2 hours from where she lived. Are you stupid? Are you dumb?
This shit crazy. It says, do women always know when you just think they are decent or passable and reject you because of that, even if they like you? Yeah, usually. Or sometimes they just feel like they're not good enough. You see what I'm saying? So that can also happen also. You know what I'm saying? So this one says...
We already got that.
Oh, we already did this one? Okay. Let me see. I asked about a girl with bad breath last week. I went out with her this week and her breath is so bad I can't stand in front of her without wincing. Should I still try to smash? No, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with this nigga?
You see, Pookie's would still smash, but he would only hit it from the back.
Right.
Yo, shout out to Pookie's, man. Shout out to the Pookie's, nigga. Shout out to Pookie and Ray Ray. You hear what I'm saying? Pookie and Ray Ray don't give a fuck. They just hit it from the back.
Right. Says, is it bad to flirt with women for fun? It's been helping my mouthpiece, but I can't prolong the situation after shooting my shot. Well, the thing is, it's good to practice, conversing and flirting with women, in general, especially when you trying to get comfortable doing that, right? But you don't want to stay in that frame of mind too long. You feel what I'm saying? Because you want to really start to actually try to make shit happen. You see what I mean? So don't be doing that shit forever. All right. So this one says, last one we got here. So sex appeal is not really your looks, it's just you bringing up sexual innuendo to her to make her view you a certain way. No, sex appeal could be part of your looks could be sex appeal, meaning you could be sexually appealing because she likes the way you look, but mainly sex appeal, right? The good majority of sex appeal is a combination of your looks, appearance, and behavior. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a combination of all those things, right? Because the thing is that if you're, you look a certain way, that don't mean necessarily mean she's going to be sexually attracted to you. Or a lot of times, right, you might, for example, behave a certain way. But if your appearance is terrible, you don't take care of yourself, that can, hinder part of your sex appeal. But a lot of sex appeal really has to do with the behavior a lot, because the behavior is the thing that differentiates you from all the other guys who look like you, all the other guys who have a similar appearance to you. You see what I'm saying? Your behavior is something that a lot of times, is a little bit more unique to you specifically than it can be to anybody else, because nobody else could be like you. You feel what I'm saying? That's the one thing that is going to separate you from a lot of other guys. You see what I'm saying? So that's the thing right there, man. All right, so that's pretty much it, man. We about to wrap this shit up.
All right, cool, man. Listen, look, guys, if you want more pussy, then learn how to be like Pookie and Ray Ray. Pretty much,
right? You know what I'm saying? real shit. You know what I mean? So
wait, did we get this one?
Says, I went out with a girl and she said I had to eat her out before we smashed. I said no, and she got mad and left. Hold on, I gotta press this button. Oh man. Well, she don't really like you, bro. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? She not really fucking with you. You know what I mean? So you just gotta keep it moving, man. That's how it works. That's how it works, people. That's how it works. All right, man. So, guys, we appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Make sure you guys go to badboymembership.com, masculineidentitymembership.com. Get your masculine identity soap. Make sure you guys get that shit cracking. Get the masculine identity soap, man. Go to masculineidentitymembership.com to get that shit cracking. You feel what I mean? Check us out tomorrow. Miles, you doing the Manhood is a Skill Set show with K Zaggin.
Manhood is a Skill Set show with K Zaggin, 1:30 Eastern time, 12:30 Central. What time you going live tomorrow?
4:30, 4:45-ish. So,
all right, so check out Lucario tomorrow afternoon. And
right.
The sun is coming in. Beautiful sun. Thank you, son. We look real good. And then check us out on Sunday, man. 12 noon Eastern time. Real Game No Theory, man. We got Mr. 1950, Steve the Dean, K Zaggin, Mr. Lucario, and myself, man. We're going to chop it up with all the callers. So make sure you guys tune in, man. We appreciate y'all. And yeah, that's what it is.
And also be on the lookout for the Game Kings Vegas joint. Is going to be out in the next week or so. So,
yes,
you know, take a look out for that. And we're going to end the show with the teaser trailer. All right. So that's pretty much it, guys. We out of here. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. We gone. We out. Later. We go.
I am a motherfucking man.